Hey, I'm back. I tried to do a video last night, and sound came out wrong because I had to mess with the sound input thing, and I didn't do it right. So it came out the microphone instead of the microphone built into the webcam. But essentially what I was doing was talking about how when MSN, among other things, piss you off, you just gotta look optimistically at the world. I had several things happen. I had MSN crap out on me several times. I've had to deal with family issues at the same time that bled into the MSN issue. I had other stuff happen. And then I thought about school. I'm like, oh, right, I need to pay for stuff. I go and look at my account. I see how much money I have. I'm like, okay, that's about where I thought I'd be. Then I go and look with the school this morning about how much I need to pay for school. Well, I found out I have a lot more to pay for school than I originally thought, because apparently I don't have as much in the bank as I originally thought. So it's not like, oh, here, let me just pay for everything at once. This is a, hey, let me pay month by month by month. What I found out is that without parental support, I could not financially pay for the rest of this semester. It's checking and savings. I have zero credit card because I don't want to have to deal with the, oh, you got to remember to pay your monthly balance. Don't want to do it. So I was thinking, when life really kicks it to you hard, because I've got anxiety problems. I've known that for a while. I've just finally come to terms with it. I've got anxiety problems. I can't mentally picture me getting out of school financially sound. I get worried. Not panic worried, but the let's get isolated and surf the web all the time kind of isolated. Or let's play computer games and not work on your schoolwork kind of isolated. But I finally figured out how to get work done for school this semester. Like I said, it takes about a month or so. This time it took 2, because my roommate was actually here the entire time, and to actually figure out how to get things done. Therefore, I think I know how to get everything done. It's going to be hard. It's going to be rough. But I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it done. And so if something I've been dependent on, almost to the point of addiction, MSN, the internet. Oh, right, the other thing. I almost lost internet last night. Why? Because a friend brought his wireless router over here. Well, it's also like an Ethernet router. Oh, fine. Wall to that. To that. Yeah. He wanted me to re-register the connection because I'm doing it at a school, at a university. Yeah, don't try that stuff unless it's the beginning of the year, because you don't want to lose internet in the middle. Well, after 30 minutes of trying the other way to get of getting it to work, I'm like, okay, fine, we'll just wait till tomorrow when ICT can help us, which is the Internet Communications Technology, whatever. They work with all sorts of computer stuff here on campus. So I plugged back in the Ethernet to my computer. I'm like, okay, let's go surf the web. I try one site, it doesn't work. I'm like, oh. And then I get lucky and I say, oh, well, let me try these sites. Okay. After 30 minutes of fiddling around with it again, and then I'm like, oh, thank God, I've got internet. Therefore, that could have been really bad, no internet. Still have a computer, but a lot of my computering is through the internet. What's happened is that it won't let me if I go to any Yahoo site outside of Yahoo Mail, it will not let me on. It says, oh, hey, guess what? is the network registration page. Go and fill that out before we let you outside the LAN. Okay. So, I've got to go and figure that out, and that may take another day or two. And I really like my Yahoo Sports. So I guess I'm going to have to rely on Sports Illustrated, ESPN, that stuff. But I really like my Yahoo Sports. So I think that's essentially the gist of what it was, minus the internet last night going out on me, and the money thing this morning. But yeah, it's all I'm saying is that right now, because I've had time to think and process. That's the thing. Normally I just like to muse about things, but to think and process what you're actually thinking is another step up. And now that I've had time to do that and grow up, I've realized that to sit down and to bitch about things is not the best thing. You've got to make the best of what you've got. I'm going to go and call my uncles later today and see if either of them have work for me to do over the summer, because I want to take a summer class. Parents will pay for it, but I need money in the fall to pay for school, even though I filled out the FAFSA thing, which is something I should have done the last 2 years, but that's probably where most of my money is gone. Let's see. Can't really think of what else to do. I think that's kind of it. And that I've kind of figured out how things are going to work, and that if the guys are going to be out of the room a little bit more, I'm going to sit on my bed and I'm actually going to read my stuff in class to where I can be off the internet. So this isn't a let me sit and type up a paper while I'm on my computer thing. This is a let me sit over there while I read my book. Then come over here, type it up, because I actually know what I'm talking about, instead of just kind of looking at the book, reading a few lines, typing a sentence or two, and going back and forth, which is what I did last semester, which I can do, but I think I found a better way to do. That's kind of it. Okay? So, I'll talk to you all later then. You all have a good week.